Hey guys, this is Tim again from Lowe's Southern Farm. So this morning we get our goats. We got to meet the guy from at 12:30 today. So we're going to end up getting our goats today and putting them in this area right here. So we've got to fix this area a little bit this morning. Get some of this tin and stuff out of here. Just so they don't get any tetanus or anything like that, or any cuts or anything. So what we'll probably do is get everything ready. We've got to make a run to the store, get a couple of items, because it's supposed to get cool this week. We're going to try to box this area off. It used to be boxed off from the previous goats that we had. These are two male bucklings that we're getting, pygmy goats. So it's not. It's a good start. We're not really paying too much for these. These are around $75 a piece, so it's not too bad. So if you're just starting in the goats, it's something to look at. You really don't want to spend a ton of money starting out, but until you get some experience. So that's kind of what we're doing. So anyways, today we're gonna box off some of this area right here. We're going to put some of this roofing back on here. But first we got to get some of the metal and stuff out of here so that they can kind of run around today while I'm working on this. And I'll kind of shoot some of that as well, of them running and playing and just exploring their surroundings pretty much. And try to get some footage of that. But first we've got to get some more of this stuff moved out so that we can bring them in and let them go pretty much. And anyways, but what our plan is we're wanting to try to keep them in that small pen I just showed you for a little while and let them get a little bit bigger. Plus, it's not what I would call warm yet, even though they're probably used to it. But what we're going to try to do is box some of this off. As you can tell, it's got holes and stuff in it. Worked really well for our Nigerian dwarfs that we had on the property, but we have learned a few hard lessons since we had those. Just the fact of we've done more research, because when we got those we pretty much went and got them, didn't have a clue what we were doing. That's something I wouldn't really recommend doing. If you're getting any type of livestock, try to do your research. You're never going to be prepared for everything. I just don't believe that. One thing you need to be prepared for, though, is work. There's a lot of work that goes into it. So if you're not prepared to spend some time working, spend some time preparing like we've done, or you're kind of impatient, don't get into it, because it takes a lot of time and patience to get livestock and to keep them, and it takes a lot of work and dedication to do that. Not to say that we can't improve on that, we sure can. Just a personal aspect. But we've spent a lot of time on this fence, and we've spent a lot of time and money on this fence. That's what I'm saying, we're a lot better prepared than what we were before. Before, we had this little pen here, and we had a small pen, just a kind of movable pen, made out of chicken wire pretty much. And we put them in like a little dog house, and it worked out well through the summer months. But when goats get cold, they get cold, and it don't take long for the cold to kill them out. So it's best that you prepare for that ahead of time. Being a new goat owner or anything, if you've never experienced goats or anything, you definitely want to make sure that they're warm. They're just pretty much like chicks. Make sure they're warm. Do I know what type of temperature to set them at? No. All I know is they do not like wind. That's a definite. That will kill them if it's too cold of a wind. And they definitely do not like the cold. So, best to be over-prepared instead of under-prepared. Just something I've learned through the years of just livestock in general and life in general. You never can be too prepared for something. So, anyways, hope to keep you guys updated today as we get them and release them onto this little pasture we have here, or this little lot pretty much. So got to move a little bit of equipment and get it out of here so they have a place to roam, a safer place. And so let's get to it. So we're back again. They're already, you can see down there, well, you can't really see in my truck, but already loaded the goat's pen. You could call it dog crate pretty much. You can actually use that on different goats to haul them, transport them, instead of having to have a trailer. We are looking into getting a trailer, a livestock trailer, but they're close to around $5,000 for a good one, which is very expensive. So looking probably some other options there. So we're doing right now, see, that furnace has got to come out of here, or at least go somewhere. I've not decided yet. That tin I can move this morning, and then I've got some tractor stuff in behind there. So we're going to take it and move it and put it in a spot we can get to it easy with the tractor. That's kind of the game plan this morning, to kind of get them to where we're not worried about them getting tetanus today, or getting cuts. So pretty much baby proofing it, because they will get cuts and get on metal and stuff like that, and you'd be surprised, especially what's in your yard from previous owners. So we are going to ask and see if they've had their CD&T shot. If not, we're going to have to give that to them, kind of see when we're supposed to give that to them. So anyways, I want to get this stuff moved. I'll keep you guys informed a little bit more today, hopefully see some more footage. But anyways, we'll see you on the next video.